Welcome to the channel. What's going on, everybody? In the garage today, we are doing something new to the Chrysler. Just got valve cover gaskets done. Hopefully you caught that on my Instagram story over the weekend. I didn't video it. It wasn't a particularly exciting thing. But my old gaskets cracked like they were a water bottle or something like that for the valve covers. So we got them replaced with some new ones that hopefully seal up a little bit better than the old ones did, so it doesn't smell so much like oil. But I picked up something exciting last night when I was at the auto parts store. This is the exciting purchase. I have been wanting to black out the chrome, like the mirrors and front and everything here on this car for a while, and someone recommended that I should Plastidip them. This isn't Plastidip, it's peel coat, which I think is Rust-Oleum, same exact thing. And I got some tape in case I want to, make sure there's not too much overspray on other stuff. I'm going to start with a small piece. I think we're going to start with this chrome right here. I'm just going to tape off around it, see how it comes out, and then go from there. I have never done Plastidip. My hat's crooked. I've never done Plastidip or anything like that in my life, so I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I just read the can, and I'm going to go off of that. I'm going to put some tape around it so I don't get anything on the headlight, and just coat it. I'm going to clean it first, and we'll go from there. Put down a rag with some dish soap. Hopefully that gets all the dirt, grime, and grease off of there, so this stuff actually sticks, and so my tape does on the outside here a little bit as well. I pulled my trusty Cadillac couch up here to help me work. Well, if you can sit, always sit. There's no reason to be standing up and making it more difficult on yourself. I'm going to tape off around there, all around that area right now, and I got some paper towels. I'm going to use a little extra barrier. If you know me, I'm not really the tape off type of guy. I'm more of a don't tape off and then regret it afterwards, but I'm not going to do that this time. I think we got the chrome isolated as much as we possibly can. Close the spots over on the grill that maybe get a little overspray, but I'm planning on doing the grill as well. So let's see how this spray painting goes. Well, I'm just an idiot. I forgot to push start on the record, so you missed the first spray of the chrome there. But it's definitely still chrome-like, but much looks like it's a smoked chrome now instead of just straight chrome. So I'm gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, I'm gonna start taping off this side as well. Now, what I didn't do on the other side is I didn't Plastidip the yellow marker on the side, and I'm thinking that I probably should have done that. So I might do that at the end. I guess I'll cover it up on this side, see how it looks, and then go from there. So as I'm sitting here doing this, I just thought I'd give a little update on what I'm planning on doing with the car, and one of the things is I'm planning on blacking out all the chrome. One way or the other, depending on how this comes out, I may just Plastidip it all. I didn't know that they made gloss Plastidip. Like, I didn't even know that existed. Every one I'd always seen was like flat black, or flat whatever color, and I'm not a flat black guy. I don't like it. I like chrome or shiny gloss. So that was the reason why I didn't do it even earlier, but I just saw this and was like, alright, well, might as well give it a shot. Even if it comes out like junk, it should just peel off, hopefully. And but the car, in general, I think I'm planning on keeping. I actually had the car up for sale. And unless somebody offered me, a really more than fair price, I think I'm just going to keep the car, because I really do like it. And I'm just going to keep fixing the things that need to be fixed. I just picked up, when I picked up this Plastidip, I picked up the tool to do the inner tie rod ends, which have been needing to be done since I bought the car, and then I can go get it aligned and put new tires on it and all of those things. And I actually have a set of tires that I'm going to put on it already. So those things are pretty easy to now finally kind of get done. I've just been putting them off for way too long. If you didn't watch my review of this whole car, you'll see the link to that up above here. It's probably really weird when I just raise my hand like that. But the link will be up there. And yeah, I've really, really enjoyed this car. Check out the review. You'll get some more of my thoughts. One of the big things right now that I got to do is, I think I got to do the power steering pump. It just, if it's cold outside, this thing just turns like, well, it turns really hard. Only if it's like sat out overnight and the fluid's gotten real thick. But otherwise, it's okay. If I sit it in the garage, it's all right. But I think it's just a weak power steering pump. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. I think it's time to do another coat on that. All right, so now it is getting dark, man. It still is pretty shiny, but we'll have to see what it looks like once it dries a little bit here. I think it needs at least one more, if not two more coats. While this one's drying this time, I'm going to pop over here. Yeah, I got all the, paper towels and all that stuff on top here to hopefully not get too much overspray. I'm going to put the first coat on this guy. I think it's been 5 minutes, so we're going to pop over and try another coat on this one, see if this is the last one or if we need one more after this. Alright, certainly is looking pretty good. Now, some of this stuff like on the edges here, it still has a very chrome look to it. And like, I felt like I got it good enough, but it just doesn't go away, so I'm not sure. Maybe I gotta let it dry a little bit more on there. I think it's gonna take one more coat. So both of those are drying for right now. So what do you guys think I should do with the wheels? I like these wheels a lot from whatever Charger, Challenger, or whatever they came off of. But if I'm blacking out everything, and I think if this comes out nice, I'm gonna black out everything. I mean, mirrors, the chrome running up there, door handles, everything. At that point, I'm wondering if I shouldn't do some blackout on the wheels as well, or at least maybe go for that smoked look like the chrome looked like in the first spray. I don't know, that's a tough call. I'm also going to remove, in an upcoming video probably, this strip off the side of the car. I think they look a lot cleaner without it, even though my car is incredibly dirty right now. Winters in Pennsylvania, man, they will kill you. So this is a good front shot of what we got going on up here. I'm thinking about while we're here, we're just going to do the grill too. As soon as these guys dry enough to remove the tape, we might just do the grill as well. The other thing that I do want to do is I want to finish out tinting the windows. I'm probably just going to take the tint off the back because it's just a really poor job. It's not great. The back window is not so bad. That stuff has stuck pretty well, but the rear windows are both kind of falling off. And I don't want to take that sticker off. Should I debadge the whole thing? I don't think you can debadge here because that has holes behind it. But everything else, I think I could take off. Like that sticker or that, yeah, that one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, and I'm going to smoke the tail lights, I think, as well. I also bought, I didn't tell you guys that yet, I bought tint for the headlights to complete this look. So, as soon as that comes in, we'll be applying that as well. So we waited a couple more minutes, and I think it's time to do this passenger side one again. I'm thinking I didn't wait long enough on the first ones, then that's why it looks like it's dripping and stuff a little bit more. So I'm trying to wait a little bit longer in between coats. It said 5 minutes on the can, but I think it's probably more like 10 before you really want to recoat it. Alright, that one's looking pretty good, I gotta say. As long as it dries up like it kind of looks right now, I'd be pretty happy with it. This side, the chrome still wants to shine through over here. I don't know what to do about it. It's like just not sticking. Well, the good news is that the thicker you put it on, they say the easier it is to peel off. So, right now, I feel like it should be fairly easy to peel off. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to let these sit, I guess. Dry enough that I can pull off all of the tape, paper, and everything around them. If there's some spots that aren't perfect, I can come back through later and touch them up. If like that corner isn't completely covered, I can just take care of that later. But then I do want to get the grill done here yet today. I do want to keep the Chrysler emblem, so I just edged out around the outer side. I'm just going to try to take the utility knife around here and cut it out. Oh, baby. That worked pretty well. Let's peel these guys off. Actually, going to try to keep them nice because I might use them around the grill here in a second. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, it's still pretty wet, I guess. Alright, let me put that back up there. Shoot. Thought I let it dry enough, I guess not. Alright, so I pulled all the tape and paper and everything off there. And, you know, they're not perfect. There's definitely some, you know, spots. That's where I got the paper towel in it a little bit there. And there's some ripples down here and stuff. But overall, especially if the stuff peels off as easy as they say it was, it still is not, it just didn't, I don't know. I sprayed over that section again, it still is not chrome. But as long as it peels off as easy as they said it did, I have no worries about this at all. It looks pretty good. It definitely updates the look of the front end on this. I like the blacked out look. I'm just going to quick tape up around the grill, spray that, and go from there. I think it'll actually keep this overspray in there pretty well. And, yeah. Threw some back in behind the grill, so hopefully not coat everything back behind there, because I'm not going to be able to get that clean. And I know this stuff's peelable, but I have no idea how peelable it's going to be off something like that. So, this may be a terrible idea, but, well, let's try it. Well, it's definitely not a consistent spray yet, but, yeah. Definitely made it a little bit darker. I actually really kind of am liking this smoked sort of chrome look. Thinking maybe that's what I should have gone with from the beginning, but we'll see how it, I'm going to make it black and we'll see how it goes from there. Alright, well, for better or worse, I kind of skipped to the end here, and the car's done for the front end. Still got a lot of other chrome on the car. I'm probably going to end up using like 4 different cans of Plastidip, but here we go. So here it is. Here's the blacked out front end on the Chrysler. Now you can see I still have some stuff to do on the grill. It's a little bit, depending on the angle you're at, sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't, as far as some of that chrome from the all the little wire mesh is not exactly what I would call perfect yet, so I still got a little bit of work to do on that. But I wanted to see how it really looked in the sunlight and everything here, because it actually looked like it was covered more so. And I actually liked a little bit of a smoked look. I left the grill just a little bit lighter on the coat than those side pieces. And I think once the tinted, my tint for the headlights comes in, it's going to look pretty good. Just heads up on the, if you're ever going to do Plastidip stuff, at least this Rust-Oleum stuff I got, the times for drying were definitely off, because it said it would be dry to the touch in 20 minutes, and that is not the case. Now, maybe I just put it on thicker than what it's, you know, you were supposed to, but it said first coat, you're supposed to put on and cover 50% of whatever you want to, you know, up to 50%. So, that's what I tried to kind of go off of. But, you know, I don't know. So it didn't dry as quick as that I hoped, but maybe it's just a little too moist in the garage right now, or cold or whatever. So definitely let it sit a little bit longer before recoating it. That definitely helps. So, but that's the look for now. We're gonna keep updating. We're gonna cover all of the chrome on the car then with Plastidip. So it will be blacked out, and like I said, we'll get some tint and some other things. So overall, my plans with the Chrysler really are just getting started. This is the first modification I've done to this car since I bought it. Everything else has just been routine maintenance, and I do have some serious routine maintenance to do. I got brakes and all those things, like I think I said earlier in the video. So otherwise, yeah, I'm excited. I'm kind of excited to get this started. Hopefully, you know, everybody likes it. If you have a better tips for doing Plastidip, I'm definitely open to them. This is my first time ever. I've never even sprayed the can before. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day.